Hey, this is Andy from Orbit Media, and I want to share with you one of the fundamental so-called link building strategies. It's one that maybe a lot of people know about, but if you're not doing it yet, it's a great starting point. It's when someone mentions you but didn't link back to you. And I'm going to show you a quick example of that. The key is to first set up a tool to notify you whenever your brand or your name gets mentioned. This is one of the free tools. It's called Talkwalker Alerts. And it's like a Google Alerts thing. You just put in your brand and it will send you an email once a week. And when you scan through that email, you can see whether or not the places that mentioned your brand linked back to you. So it will pick up some noise, just ignore the noise. But when you look at each of those examples, you might find that the example was just text with no link. This was an article I must have contributed to, and it didn't link back to my site. So the next step was a little bit of outreach to an editor on that website, where I took a tiny screenshot and just reached out to that person and said, hey, you linked to the other sites, would you mind linking back to me? Would that be possible? Quick response, no problem. Apologies, happy to change that. Changes the link, changes the text to a link, and according to any of the tools that you can use to measure the value of a link, you can see that that was certainly a worthwhile few minutes of my time. SEMrush there's all kinds of tools. SEMrush is a great tool that does what they call brand monitoring, and it shows you the number of mentions with and without backlinks. So again, this is Andy from Orbit Media. Hope that was worthwhile. Link reclamation or mention no link outreach, whatever you call it. It's definitely a quick way to make sure that you're not missing opportunities, because part of SEO is about being opportunistic.